Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just about 4 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening tip here between ICC and Pearl River. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Wildcats took the first game of the evening very convincingly. The number 7 team in the country. There, Jim, I was talking to Dylan between the game. Their only 2 losses this season was to number 5 Gulf Coast State College, who is now number 1 in the country, and then at the time number 1 Northwest Florida, who is now number 3 in the country. So they have been battle tested for sure. All right, Jim, I'm going to go ahead and give you the starters. And Dylan, if you're listening back in Poplarville, here's your starters, and I'm going to give you the numbers, Jim, and I'll let you call them out as soon as we get them sorted. Okay. For Pearl River to be 0, 3, 4, 5, 13. Nothing like live television, folks.
There we go.
And then for ICC, 0, 1, 2, 12, and 24. So, Jim, let's talk about tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups.
All right, for Pearl River, they're 16-2, 3-0 in the division. Sequarius Hunter, a number 0, Sequarius Hunter, 6-foot sophomore guard from Como, Mississippi, North Panola High School. Number 3, Tazur Smith, a 6'3 sophomore from Woodridge, Virginia. Number 4, Dillian Redmond, 6'8 sophomore from Jackson, Mississippi, Callaway High School. Number 5, Ezekiel Dawson, 6'6 from Plant City, Florida. And number 13, Devin Jones, a 6'5 freshman from Velma Jackson High School.
That is your starters there for Pearl River. And now let's take a look at the starters for ICC. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination, and Coach Grant Pate, well, he hopes he's got that same winning combination put together tonight here against the Wildcats.
No doubt about it, Adam. Starting tonight, we're 17-2, 3-1 in the division. Number 0, Chris Minton, the 5'11 sophomore guard from Indianola, Mississippi. Number 2, Davian Anderson, the 5'11 freshman guard from Tupelo. Number 2, Bryson Dawkins, 6'3 sophomore, Ozark, Alabama. Number 12, MJ Smith, the 6'7 freshman from West Point High School. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 24, A.J. Dent, 6'6 from Thomasville, Georgia.
And those are your starting lineups for both squads, brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. Well, Jim, let's talk about it through your eyes, being brought to you by Bank Okolona. What's it going to take for the Indians to be successful this evening?
Going to have to play maybe our best game of the year. We talk about our depth. We know Pearl River also has depth. They're 3-0 in the division. We're 3-1. 2 evenly matched teams. We got to play fast. We got to play hard. Got to play our usual traditional great defense. Control the rebounding boards and play with a lot of depth. A lot of people got to score tonight for us to win, Adam.
ICC coming off an 76 Boy, I put that wrong score on this. I wrote 876-72, but it was a 76-72 win at Northeast for the Indians. And then for Pearl River, it was an 80-66 win at Hines in their last outing. ICC, they'll be in action on Monday at Coahoma. And then the next game for Pearl River they'll host Meridian on Monday as well. We're moments away from that Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups being brought to you by PA announcer Sam Ferris, who, by the way, is the proud owner of Sam's Town Market there in Manatee. Also, Ira Hall, located across campus here in Fulton. If you're looking for a place to host an event, well, Ira Hall is the place for you. Look them up on Facebook. That's IRA, Ira Hall. Is where you want to go there to find out more information. Of course, Sam's Town Market, the proud sponsor of my summers, and anytime I fire up the grill, appreciate Sam and all the fine folks out there. We're going to take you to the floor for PA announcer Sam Ferris with tonight's starting lineups for Pearl River and your Indians. Or maybe not. Thought I had that timed out a little bit better, Jim.
Here we go.
Led by head coach Chris Upney and assistant Tyler Austin and Tyrese Barron. First for Como in North Panola High School, the sophomore 6 foot tall, number 0, Centravius Hunter. From Virginia Academy in Woodbridge, Virginia, 6'3", sophomore number 3, Tazir Smith. From Jackson, California, sophomore 6'8", number 4, Dylan Redmond. From Plant City, Florida, 6'6", sophomore number 5, Enrique Dawson Jr. And from Pelham Jackson High School in Canada, freshman at 6'5", number 13, Devin Jones.
A sophomore, standing 5'11", from Indianola by way of Gentry High School, number 0, Chris Minton. A freshman, standing 5'11", from Tupelo, number 1, Davion Anderson. From Ozark, Alabama by way of Carroll High School, standing 6'3", sophomore, number 2, Bryson Dawkins. From Brandon in the Jackson Metro, standing 6'6", freshman number 10, Marcel Bridges. From Thomasville, Georgia, a freshman at 6'6", number 24, A.J. Dent.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was your starting lineups for both squads tonight, as we're just moments away for that First American National Bank opening tip. ICC in their home whites and Pearl River in their road black jerseys trimmed in white and gold. I like those jerseys.
I do too, and you can see their numbers
yes,
in white.
Yes.
Even the old man can see it here.
Loving
about
that
myself.
There. Yes, yes. No. You were talking about me. I understand.
No, sir.
So players passing the ball around, letting everybody get used to it. We're getting set for this First American National Bank opening tip here between ICC and Pearl River. Indians trying to earn a split this evening here with the visiting Wildcats of Pearl River. Lady Indians fell in the first game of the day. Pearl River starting in a man-to-man defense. ICC with the basketball. This is going to be Dawkins calling for a screen. Now splits defenders, goes inside, a lot of contact, no foul call, rebound tipped out, and Minton finds the loose ball. Good hustle there. No, excuse me, that's Anderson who found the loose ball. Anderson had a big game against Northeast, not known for his points, but, man, he came away with some big ones, and there's a tip-in by Smith. Good start to the contest there for the Indians. Pair of offensive rebounds, and Smith collects the basket. 2-0 is the score. Pearl River with the basketball now, looking to go to work for their first offensive possession this evening.
Adam tight, man-to-man defense by the Indians. Adam mentioned we just started the game, 19 minutes left in the first half, 2-0. Indians up.
That shot was off the mark, no good, and it might have been a tough break there for Pearl River as Jones went up to get the rebound. He grabbed the net and it kind of popped the rim and kind of forced the ball to jump a little bit deeper off that rebound. So empty trip there for the Wildcats. ICC with the basketball now. Dawkins with it, looking to go inside. Good defense by Pearl River to take that away. Dawkins loses his dribble, now kicks it over. Three-pointer on its way, good.
Nice start for the Indians.
Nothing but the bottom of the net there for A.J. Dent, his first basket of the night. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize about A.J. The big man's got some range. Pearl River turns it over. Dawkins slapped it away. Anderson found it. Anderson wants to reward Dawkins. Ball fakes on the three. Now he's going to kick it back out, and the Indians are going to reset. 5-0 is the lead. ICC out to a solid start here. Inside they go. Turnaround shot, wildly put up and found its way in. MJ looking like the real MJ there. Got that wild shot to fall. Renaissance Bank shot is good. Renaissance Bank. Find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. So Pearl River trails this one 7-0. Needing the basket in a big way are the Wildcats. Wow, NBA. No, that ain't even. Well, technically, yes, it is an NBA range three. That one was off the logo at midcourt, and not the shot you're looking for there if you're the Wildcats.
Great start by the Indians, leading 7-0. Played 2.5 minutes in the first half.
Did have a substitution coming into the game here for Pearl River. Missed who was checking in there. I believe, no, actually it's Austin Green. He was questionable tonight at the tip, according to Dylan. So good to see Austin be able to come in and get some action tonight if he had been injured. As that's going to be a kickball, so the ball will stay with the Indians. 7-0 is the score. ICC with the lead and the basketball. So Dawkins set to inbounds. Does so to Smith. Smith works this one over to Dent. They're guarding Dent much closer now after he hit that first three-pointer. Anderson wanting to drive to the basket. Puts the shot up. A lot of contact. Good no call there by the official. And Pearl River with the basketball, trying to cut into this 7-0 lead here, held by the Indians.
They have not scored the first 3 minutes of the ball game, Adam.
Drive inside, a lot of contact, count the basket.
I shouldn't have said that. As soon as I said it, they're going up for a three-point play.
And so this will be Smith to the free throw line here after getting the hoop in the harm. And that foul's going to be on Bryson Dawkins, his first foul, team first foul. And so a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here for Smith. And even 17 minutes to go here in the first half. Free throw, back iron, but found its way home. Smith, 3 points. Makes it a 7-3 contest now in favor of ICC. Anderson with the basketball, gets it across with about a second and a half to spare. MJ with the basketball now drops it off to Dawkins. Dawkins wants the deep three. That one off the back iron. Bouncing. No.
Thought it might drop in there, Adam.
Thought for a second he's going to get the friendly roll, but the iron unkind there for Dawkins. Indians with the double team. Look like a travel no call. Nice job of resetting the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson forces him back out now 10 seconds. Want to set a screen up high. Trying to get away from Anderson, but he can't do it. What defense there by Davion Anderson. That two-pointer found its way home, though, as that was Hunter with the basket. But my goodness, Anderson just tenacious. We saw a great defensive performance out of the Lady Wildcats in the first game. And now the Wildcats have done a good job, Jim, weathering the storm and battling back to make it a 2-point game.
They're down 7-0 and all momentum to ICC. Now they've got 5 points here, cut it to 7-5. 15:45 left in the first half.
Dent with the basketball, now works it over to Dawkins. Dawkins crosses over the defender, floater in the paint. That one no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Smith. A lot of contact, but they're going to say they stripped the basketball, and a chance to tie it with a 2 here. Beautiful defense. Guess who?
You know, Anderson is known for his defense at Tupelo High School. He has brought it to ICC also.
Great job getting back, stripping that one in transition. He's going to sub out, getting some love from Coach Hayslip on the sideline. Checking in for ICC is going to be number 23, Tyson McDaniel, along with number 3. That's going to be James Turner. We'll also get a substitution in here for Pearl River. This will be number 14, James, coming in for the Wildcats. That substitution being brought to you by Max Home here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. Long jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound, Indians in the open floor. McDaniels goes up strong, and he is fouled. Well, he hits the deck hard, but I want to say this, and, well, Jim, you know, everybody knows that watches a normal ICC broadcast, but probably Pearl River fans, which, by the way, welcome to the Wildcat family.
We're glad they're watching and listening.
I'm a Pistons fan. I still claim that, even though we only win one every 20-something games now. But that was a good hard foul. One of those, nothing malicious.
It's clean.
Just didn't want to give him the easy basket, make him earn them from the free throw line.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, that's right. I still claim my Pistons.
There's always next year for the Pistons. Okay.
There's like 5 years from now, maybe. Don't know what the officials are talking over here. Okay, so they were making sure they got the foul correct. And that foul is going to be whistled on Redmond. His first foul, team's second foul, and McDaniels to the free throw line. First free throw, good. As we talked about, we'll see both these teams go very deep in their bench tonight. We've already seen multiple substitutions for both squads. As McDaniel's second free throw, it's good. He's got 2 points.
Good job by Tyson. 2 smooth free throws. As Adam mentioned, 9-5. Indians up by 4. A little bit over 15 minutes left in the first half.
Wildcats with the basketball. They're going to back it out. Now they feed it inside. Indians trap. Good throw away from it. Now they drive inside, and a blocking foul. He was inside the arch. Good job by the official to indicate. As soon as he called the blocking foul, he pointed towards the floor. And, Jim, that's going to be the second foul on Dawkins.
I almost thought he was going to call goaltending there.
Very easily could have. It might have been one of those that we got away with, because you see the Pearl River coach coming out to ask the same question. I think the trio of officials might have got caught checking to make sure where he was whenever the foul was committed.
Right.
As this will send Redmond to the free throw line. First free throw, good. That one caught a little bit of the front rim, rolled around, and decided to go home.
Dylan Redmond, first point of the ball game for him. We got 15 minutes left in the first half. Right now it's 9-6 ICC Indians over Pearl River Wildcats.
So Dawkins will head to the bench. And Dre Graham is checking in here for the Indians. Second free throw, that one skips out, no good. First miss of the night for either team from the free throw line. That substitution that we just talked about is being brought to you by First American National Bank. They've got a name change coming up soon. So we'll keep you posted on that. Tommy Chamley and all the great folks out there are proud to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network, and a member of the baseball team. Reeling that one in on the far side. You see a few bananas and all sorts of shenanigans over there.
Don't they do that at Mississippi State, the bananas?
They do. They've created a very unique fan zone, if you will, or student section there at Mississippi State. Drive inside by Turner. Turnaround shot is up and good.
Big time. James Turner's really played well last couple games.
He really has, and that was a good, patient shot. Was able to create some room and drop it there. 11-6 now. ICC with the lead. Wildcats with it in the corner. Indians in that tough man-to-man defense. And there's McDaniels, who stole the ball but ends up in the hands back to Pearl River. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Wild shot put up, no good. And the Indians with the loose ball. Turner turns around and sees 4 black shirts around him. Wisely backs it back out and resets the offense. Inside 14 minutes to go until halftime. James Turner, fall away jumper. That one off the mark, no good, in the rebound. Backside that time, reeled in by James for Pearl River.
11-6, Indians with the lead. 13-14 2:40 left in the first half.
Wildcats with it. And they lost it. Loose ball still flying around everywhere. Somehow Pearl River found it. Great hustle by James to keep it alive. 7 seconds, though, now on the shot clock. Trying to work off a screen. Now make it 3 seconds. And he does force the shot up. It hits the back rim. Rebound's going to be out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Pearl River.
Great defense by the Indians. I'm telling you, the man-to-man that we've been all over them. They're not getting to their offense. Give our Indians credit for their defensive efforts so far.
So it'll be ICC basketball. It's currently a 6-3 run here for Pearl River. Indians need to see if they can find a little bit of offense on this side of the floor. Sanford has checked into the contest. A substitution brought to you by the ICC BSU. And that's going to be an offensive foul that got him with the push-off. Sub coming in the game here. Also a ICC Baptist Student Union substitution. This is going to be number 2, Goodman, checking in. That last foul was whistled on James Turner, his first. 3 fouls on the Indians, 2 so far on Pearl River. We do want to welcome those that are watching in favor of Pearl River. Got a text from Patrick Oates saying that, speaking of the Pistons, he's always thought that Dr. Case's hair reminds him of Ben Wallace. As there's a long 2-pointer in and good. Good-looking shot there for Hunter. And Jim, a good job here as Pearl River has stormed back in this one. Fell behind 7-0, but has now made it a 3-point contest.
They have. Hunter has 4, 11-8. Indians with the ball with the lead.
Tried that little give-and-go play, but a good read there by the defensive side of the ball for Pearl River. A chance to tie it with a 3 here. A long 2 on its way. Back iron, no. Rebound tipped around. Chased down and saved inbounds. And a nice job there by Sanford being in the right spot at the right time. So the Indians with the basketball. This is Sanford with it now. Works it over to Bridges. Bridges in trouble. Looked like he might have got away with the travel. The Indians with it now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Works off a screen, does Sanford. He wants to pull up the long 2. High arching off the mark. No. And, Jim, one thing that Pearl River has really done a much better job of over the last 4 or 5 minutes is keeping the Indians off the offensive boards.
They have. 1 and done. 11-8. Indians up by 3. Pearl River has the ball.
Trying to drive baseline. Good job by Bridges to cut that off. And then they flashed it to the backside, and there's a jam. Put down that time by Austin Green. Gambled for the steal, didn't pay off, and Green flushes that one home to make it an 11-10 contest now in favor of the Indians. Bridges with it, drops it up top. This is McDaniels. He wants to work it over to Turner now. Turner flips this one inside to McDaniels. McDaniels sees a trap. He wants to drive inside, lets traffic clear, and puts it home. Good answer there by
Tyson McDaniels.
Okay, Tyson. I thought it was Bridges, but it was McDaniels.
No, it's Tyson McDaniels.
So McDaniels with his 4th point of the night, first bucket of the night. Indians defense forces Pearl River well beyond where the old school timeline would be. Thought about the pull-up jumper, was able to find a teammate, then the ball slapped away, loose on the floor. Pearl River able to keep the handle on it. That's a travel. No call. Rebound to Pearl River, and a foul and count the basket. Well, a big-time break there for the Wildcats. Got away with the travel. Eventually got the offensive rebound and a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here to tie it up. That basket falls there for Dawson Jr. And as we said, a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here to tie it up with 10:36 to go here in the first half. That free throw good. Well,
like
if you're
go ahead, Adam.
No. Go ahead. It's all
like you said, they battled back. With 7-0 lead now. It's 13 apiece. Give Pearl River some credit.
Well, if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, we've got tennis on campus. They'll take on Wallace State. That one's scheduled to start, I think, around 12 as the jumper on its way for Bridges is off the mark, no good. Softball will be on the road. We'll let you know if they're going to stream. They'll be at Pensacola State. They'll play Roane College and Pensacola State, and then they'll wrap up their tour of Florida by taking on Northwest Florida on Saturday. What a job saving the basketball. Not the fact that he hustled to save the basketball, the fact that he didn't bounce it off the back of the head of the official, saving it in bounds.
He did. It's unreal.
So Sanford with that rebound. Indians need a basket in a big way. It has been all Pearl River here over the last about 10 minutes of play. Anderson with the basketball, picks up his dribble, works it over to Bridges. Bridges going to dribble back, looking for that backdoor cut, taking it away that time by the Wildcats. Graham wants to drive inside. He's bumped and no, couldn't get the foul. And actually going to say it's on the floor. And that one's going to be whistled on Dawson Jr. That's only the second team foul whistled on Pearl River. 4 have been called on ICC. Multiple subs for both teams coming into the contest. These substitutions being brought to you by Bank Okolona. So ICC ball on the baseline. Dawkins is going to lob this one in. India's with it now, working around the perimeter. Sanford, step back jumper on its way. No, halfway down and just lipped out.
13 apiece, Adam. 9:20 left in the first half.
That's going to be a kick ball. Good late call, as the official that was running to the baseline was kind of out of position to make the call that time, because as he turned around, that's when it happened. So a good job by the other official on the far side of the floor to pick that one up. See, I can compliment the officials.
There you go. I like that, Adam.
It just don't happen that often. There's a baseline jumper put up wildly and somehow got that one to fall. Did Hunter. He's got 6.
Tried to draw the foul. Tried to draw the foul. Kicked his legs out. Thought he got hit. He didn't.
First lead of the night here for the Wildcats, 15-13. 9 minutes to play until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. That three-point basket's off the mark, no good. And, Jim, right now the Indians starting to settle for those low-percentage shots.
No, we got to get better. Run your offense. Give Pearl River credit. They're playing hard to come all the way back here and got the 2-point lead, now 4.
That was a pretty move there by Smith. The lane opened up for him. He saw it. A little loop-de-loop layup, and the Indians need a timeout. 4 is the largest lead of the night now for the Wildcats. 17-13 is the score. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets. Pizza.
Welcome back out of the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. It's 17-13. Pearl River with the lead, looking for the sweep of ICC this evening after the Lady Wildcats picked up a convincing win in the first game of the evening. Number 7 team in the country, looking like it.
Looked very good, Adam.
There's a drive inside. The shot is up and good. That was MJ Smith with his 6th point of the night. And the Indians needed that one in a bad way.
No doubt, Adam. We hadn't scored the last 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game. As you mentioned, coming up on 8 minutes left in the first half, Pearl River up by 2.
Wildcats looking to drive inside, had it taken away. Now it's going to be a 3-pointer. And we'll let the baseball team tell you what happened on that.
No, I believe so, and the fans going to let him know what happened.
See, Coach Rick Collier posted up over there on the far side of the court enjoying tonight's game. We talked about ICC. They were able to go with a 3-1 win in the first game of that doubleheader at Bevel Fayette. They dropped a 6-1 decision in the second game, as the Indians just bobbling that one all around, able to keep a hold of it. Minton now wants the 3. That one off the mark, no good. Boy, the 3 ball has been unkind for the Indians this evening. Ooh, just kicks that one out. That shot is good, and it's a 3-pointer. I thought it was a bad decision because he had an easy layup there, but instead the 3-pointer falls. And now it's the largest lead of the night here for Pearl River at 5, 20-15.
That was Hunter with the 3. As Adam mentioned, 20-15, coming up on 7 minutes left in the first half.
Minton with the basketball. Works this one over to A.J. Dent. Dent spins in the paint, puts the shot up. It's no good. And a nice job there by Pearl River, crashing the boards. 3 black shirts around the basket there to get that rebound. This jumper on its way. It's off the mark, no good. That was a heat check there for Hunter, as he had just hit the last 2 shots. And so the Indians clear the rebound, and now they need to set up the offense here. They trail it 20-15 after leading 7-0 to start this game. Inside they go, and that's going to be a reach-in foul. One of those, it's Austin Green kind of knew once he reached, he was like, shouldn't have done that. And so he just stayed with it and committed the foul there. His first foul, team third foul. ICC's been hit with 4. Indians ball on the baseline. That one nearly taken away. Now they feed it back in. Smith goes inside. His shot is good.
I got him with 8 points, Adam.
He's strong tonight for Smith. Renaissance Bank shot open there for Smith. Find out what's next. You can visit renaissancebank.com. Fake handoff, and it worked. A lot of contact, no foul called. Was able to get his own rebound was Smith, and he's got 7.
Give him credit, stayed with it. 22-17, 6 minutes left in the first half.
So ICC with the basketball, dribbles over on the right wing. Now they try to feed it inside again. Looking to go up and under, puts the shot up, a lot of contact. The official says play on. Second time, not there. Third time a charm.
Great hustle by Dent. He's got 5.
Well, Dent just stuck with it there, got a pair of rebounds, and eventually got the shot to fall. 22-19, 5.5 to play now until halftime. Again, stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way. We'll have first half stats and more. Indians' tough defense, forcing them all the way back to midcourt. That's got to be a charge. Oh, my gosh. Though you can't be more set up than that. As Anderson was set up, took the contact, and it's a good thing Grant Pate's the head coach and not Adam Gore.
Yeah, that was a questionable call, Adam. I thought he was set up outside the arc. And
he was outside the arc and set up for a dribble and then the contact. But either way it goes, that's the reason why I've got a microphone and they've got the stripes on. This is Redmond to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2 this evening. And misses the front end of a 2-shot opportunity, or excuse me, front end of a 1-and-1.
Ball doesn't lie.
Like it. Jim with this young hip lingo.
I've been listening to you, sir. I'm trying to catch up.
Sanford with the basketball, dribbles out. Now wanting to drive inside, and that's a walk and a foul instead called, and break there for the Indians. As that one's going to be on Hunter. That's going to be his first foul, team 4th foul, and this will send Jalen Sanford to the charity stripe. And his first free throw is good. A little bit of a rumble here. Good crowd out tonight. A lot of students. We've already talked about the baseball players that are out supporting the Indians tonight. See members of the volleyball team as well. Women's soccer, men's soccer, tennis representing, even though they've got a match tomorrow as well. Softball was here earlier, as that second free throw was good. Always good to see other athletes supporting each other.
No doubt about it, Adam, and we like that. We like our sports teams supporting each other. Adds camaraderie to our sports teams together. They're friends, but I like them supporting this basketball program.
Nice ball fake jumper on its way, no good. Offensive rebound, and my goodness, tons of contact. How was there not a whistle? And then Smith falls to the floor, and then somehow Davion Anderson comes out with that one. Man, the Royal Rumble was last weekend as bodies flying all over the place. It's a 3-point contest. ICC with the basketball, spinning the paint. The shot is up, and okay. If you're going to call that on that end, you got to come back and call it on the other end. As Austin Green kind of looking around saying, where was that on the other side of the floor when I got whiplash? So this will send A.J. Dent to the free throw line. That foul whistle on number 3, Smith. His first foul. Each team with 5 fouls here with 4:17 to go. That first free throw left a little short.
Tell you, A.J.'s been very active underneath. He and M.J. Smith really hustling underneath tonight.
First miss of the night from the free throw line for the Indians. They're 4 of 5. Dent's got 5 points. Going to make it 6, and he does.
Cuts it to 2, 24-22. Pearl River with the ball, with the lead. 4:10 until halftime.
Minton, some tough defense there. ICC, that's what they're known for, that defense. And a lot of times it creates opportunities on offense, but give credit to Pearl River. They haven't turned the ball over that much here in the first half as that shot is up and over the backboard, and that should be Pearl River basket. Ooh.
Oh, man, that ball was hit.
I'm going to say, look, and they're gonna talk this one over. Maybe the other official's going to say it was a blocked shot, but, I mean, physics, that makes sense because it was blocked. In order for it to move forward, it has to be pushed forward. So
we'll take it.
We will. 24-22, ICC trying to tie it up with the basket. This trip down the floor, maybe take a lead if they can hit a 3, but they have been ice cold from beyond the arch. Minton with it, picks up his dribble, in trouble, now works it inside. That shot is up and good.
Tell you what, AJ's been very active tonight. He's got 8 points along with MJ Smith. Both guys 6'6", 6'7", doing it underneath, Adam.
Quickly down the other end, that shot's up and count the basket. Foul on the Indians as this will send number 22, Green, to the free throw line. He's got 4 points. Quick answer there by Pearl River to get back down the other end of the floor. So free throws coming up here for Pearl River. Substitution coming in for the Wildcats. Number 14, James, will re-enter the contest. That's a substitution that's being brought to you by Sam's Town Market in Mantachie. You know, Sam, he carries that country pleasing sausage as that shot is up and no good. And that jalapeno sausage sounds really
no doubt.
I didn't have a big lunch today, so anything sounds good right now, Jim. But, yeah, throw some of that country pleasing sausage on the grill. It's good stuff.
I'd like some right now. If someone could bring us some, it'd be nice.
So Indians with the basketball, puts it in the corner to Minton. Minton's going to dribble away now into a double team. Goes once again to A.J. Tried a little hook pass and good defense there by the Wildcats to force the turnover. Three-pointer on its way. That one back iron, no good. Bounces off the top of the backboard, and Minton rips down the rebound. So the ball back to the Indians. A chance to tie it up with a 2 this trip down the floor.
2:35 until halftime.
Dent gets the basketball. He's going to turn around, and he's feeling it. Yes.
He has got 10 to lead all scorers. Really playing well tonight.
Tie ball game, 26-26. Inside 2.5 to go until halftime. Again, invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report here from Fulton. Wildcats with the basketball. Baseline drive. Shot is up on its way. Good. Nice answer there. James with his first points of the night for the Wildcats. Anything you can do, I can do better on that exchange. 2 minutes to go now until halftime. 28-26. Indians with the basketball. Why not? Feed him. He's hot. Anderson trying to go baseline. Good job taking that one away. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Nice block out underneath there by the Wildcats. Might have been a carry, but they say play on. Three-pointer from the corner is good. Back-to-back baskets by James. He's now got 5 points.
31-26, extends the lead. Pearl River by 5. Minute and a half until halftime.
Second three-pointer of the game for Pearl River. ICC's only had 1, and that was maybe the second shot of the game by A.J. Dent. Indians move the ball nicely there. They kick it out. Sanford wants the 3.
There it is.
Answers.
There it is, Adam.
Sanford drills the 3, and that's a big basket there for the Indians, as he's got 5 points now. 31-29 with a minute to play until halftime, and that's going to be a reach-in foul. So Anderson commits a foul that allows some subs to get into the contest here, and looks like Smith might have taken an inadvertent poke to the eye there. Both teams sending in some subs here. These substitutions are being brought to you by Raising Cane's in Tupelo. Jim, you live in Tupelo. Do you frequent Raising Cane's that often?
I believe I've been a few times, sir.
How do you like their sauce? Are you a sauce guy?
I'm not a big sauce guy.
See,
I'm kind of plain and boring type individual.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we ever go.
You show me what to eat.
Well, no. If we ever go, and if you don't like your sauce, you give it to me.
Okay.
As that free throw is off the mark, no good, and Sanford rips the rebound. So the Indians with the basketball, a chance to tie it up here with the 2 or retake the lead with the 3. As this is James Turner with the basketball, wanting to work off a screen from Bridges. Works it around to Minton, quick 3 up here, good!
In rhythm.
Minton with the stroke on that one, his first basket of the game. ICC takes a 32-31 lead, and also a good job there, a 2-for-1 trip down the floor as they got the shot off. In enough time, about 10 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock right now. Pearl River with the basketball, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drive inside, taken away by McDaniels, and then they try to bounce that one off his leg, and it's going to say...
That's Pearl River's ball, no doubt.
That's Pearl River's ball, but...
What about shot clock?
I was going to say, I don't think the shot clock should have reset. Well, I mean, McDaniels did kind of have a dribble. And so Pearl River's going to take the timeout. We'll keep it here. I'll say he was able to establish enough possession to be able to reset the shot clock in that case there. 32-31, Jim. This has been a pretty good first half here. Pearl River weathered the storm of ICC to start the game. ICC weathered Pearl River's comeback, and we're almost back to where we started, dead even.
You're right, Adam. We started the game. ICC's biggest lead was 7-0. Pearl River later in the first half had a 5-point lead twice. As you mentioned, we're 32-31 right now in a very well played close ball game.
We do want to remind everyone our next broadcast will be Thursday of next week, and as soon as I start saying that, I forget who we play, but it'll be right back here on the Red Channel Thursday night.
No doubt about it, and I might even have that. It'd take me probably about 15 minutes to find it, but
well, you would think the SID would know stuff like that.
You've had a busy day, sir. You're talking about all these sports. You only work about 20 hours a day, so we're going to give you a little break.
I appreciate that. You're probably the only one that would do that. Jim, you're the nicest man in the world.
East Central, sir.
East Central. So that'll be another tough one coming up Thursday night. Of course, any game in this league is tough here in the MACCCCCCC.
That's right.
Pearl River with the basketball, a push off, no call. Offensive rebound, put back, and they're going to lobby and see if that was goaltending. They're going to say it was not. I think that's the second time tonight we've seen the Indians get away with a goaltending call.
Yeah, that's close. 1.2 seconds until half.
That foul on Jalen Sanford. This will send Davion James back to the free throw line. He's got 5 points. Actually, no, this is his first trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. Give him 6 now.
That's a ball game, Adam.
Yeah, these are kind of like bonus points in this situation here because one of those you don't want to commit that foul with 1 second left, so most definitely want to take advantage. They're doing a good job of tying it, and we could be right back to where we started. So James, tail end of this 2-shot opportunity. 32-32 is the score. And he does. He gets them both. Pearl River will probably come up with a little bit of a token press, and that'll do it. Pearl River 33, ICC 32. We'll take a break and come back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now? Yes. How about another slice, Wart?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. Here, Little Caesars halftime report. Pearl River able to take advantage of a pair of free throws with 1 second left to take a 33-32 lead here at halftime. Jim, your thoughts on the first half?
Well played first half. Both teams playing aggressive defense, up and down ball game. You know, we took the 7-0 lead. Pearl River settled down, tied up the ball game, took a 5-point lead. We came all the way back. Pearl River's up by 1, 33-32. Both teams playing a lot of players tonight. Both teams playing outstanding defense, and both teams rebound the ball well. That's why we've got almost a tied ball game here.
Absolutely. As we talked about, 33-32 is your score here at the break in favor of the visiting Wildcats, trying to come to Fulton and do something that doesn't happen too often, and that is get a sweep here at the Davis Event Center on the Nancy Gray court. And, Jim, I know you got some of those first half stats. Let's take a look at those.
Right now, of course, Pearl River's winning 33-32 here at halftime. Leading Pearl River tonight, Hunter, the outstanding guard, had 9 points. Davion James had 7 points here late in the first half. Tazura Smith had 7 points. Redmond had 3. Dawson had 3. Austin Green had 4. Leading the Indians tonight, A.J. Dent. We talked about how physical he's been, very aggressive underneath. He's in double digits already with 10. M.J. Smith has 8. Tyson McDaniels came off the bench, has 4. Jalen Sanford came off the bench, had 5. Turner off the bench with 2. Chris Minton had 3. 33-32, Pearl River up by 1 at halftime.
And that is your first half stats and more. We're going to take a timeout. Come back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now?
Good morning, Jefferson.
Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Let's go. Mic it up, man. Say it to the mic. Who's there?
I'm him.
We got to keep it up. Man, what the camera is? Hey, on the bench shoot in here, man. Come on. Crack smile, twin. Who we got after this? Ah, yeah. All right.
Here you go. Get up there.
Yeah, just like that, we back at it. You don't want to talk to the mic for real.
Spell it, so
everybody zip it. Zip it. You know we got to talk.
Tell me your name and spell it.
My name is Davion Anderson. D-A-Y-D-U-N. Anderson. Hold on.
Spell your name wrong. Come on, bro. Lock in. Yeah, I'm just kidding if you can do that. Literally do that. Then you replace with that.
All right, next up.
Oh, yeah. Ellis. Bro, I'm ready for my jury back on. I feel naked, bro. What's up, bro?
All right, next up.
Guess it's on me.
It's on you. Take the mic off.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
There you go. Shake.
Tell me your name and spell it.
Jalen Sanford. J-A-Y-J-E-N-F-O-R-D.
I hate standing with my hand by my side. I feel like a bite. I really do this. Real good photographer, man.
All right. So, yeah, kind of.
4, Jalen Sanford, guard, Macon, Georgia.
All right, guys. She just graded the test. Let's see what he made for you. My boy made it 89. Bro, already, bro. Bruh.
Yes, it is.
But it ain't even been 10 minutes, bro. Already. Come on, JT. At least get a little time to marinate a little bit. Come on, mama.
I know, I ain't got yours. I didn't hit yours. Yours probably.
Bro, no way she don't answer the phone. Oh. Mama. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Are you in class?
Hold on. We doing media day.
Okay. So what is it?
It's when you like put your jersey on and take team pictures and stuff. Yeah. Bow. I mean, see, look, I'm like, look.
You don't have to look at me. Alright. Alright.
You said what, mama?
You gotta talk?
Yeah, I gotta talk to him. You want to say hey to the people?
Who are the people?
He's going on YouTube. He's going on like the team page. I don't know whoever watching. Not gonna tell him hey.
Alright, we do video. Tell me how you spell it.
Hi.
Say it again.
Hi, people.
Oh, you such a butt.
What?
What's she saying?
She's talking about hi, people. Man, he's so light skinned. Put the camera on him. Look at him.
I'm gonna get your hands back down.
I want some pancakes right now. Pancakes. No, I want some Waffle House. Waffle House sounds great right now.
Yes, with All-Star. Okay. All-Star, no. Cheesy egg.
Me personally,
Oh, you gotta get the All-Star.
and Jalen, I get a sausage, egg, and cheese grits bowl. Add bacon in there. You just get 2 light waffles.
Okay.
It gotta be light though. 'Cause I don't like my waffles crunchy. This is Media Day with ICC. We sign out.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm gonna be just like you.
How about right now?
Divine Jefferson!
Yes. How about another slice, Wart?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
And welcome back out of the timeout here at halftime. 33-32 is the score in favor of Pearl River. And Jim, as we get this second half started, what do the Indians need to do to find a way to come back and win this one in the second half?
Well, Adam, as you mentioned, we're only down by 1. We played very good underneath. We got to get some outside shots to fall. Our guys underneath have played well. underneath. We're getting the ball underneath, scoring, but we got to hit a few three-pointers, keep playing that good defense, and keep rebounding like we've been doing. I think we'll find a way to win.
Those keys to victory being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma. John Harrod and all the awesome folks out there at Bank Oklahoma is proud to sponsor ICC basketball here on the ICC Sports Network. Again, we welcome those that are watching in favor of the Indians this evening, and do say a special hello to our friends that are watching in favor of the Wildcats of Pearl River. Drive inside, a lot of contact, and are they going to call a foul, or are they going to call a shot clock violation, or they're going to call a foul?
Oh.
And that one's going to be on MJ Smith, and that's going to be his first. And I heard a whistle, and not really sure what's going on here.
I think Coach Payton
actually looks like MJ got caught with an elbow in the eye.
Oh, I'm sorry to see that.
So he committed the foul and gets worse for wear on that one. So he's getting sent to the sideline, going to be looked at. Yeah, he's got a little blood over it. Yeah, man, got a pretty gnarly cut
on the eye.
On the eye there. If you're a coach, that's one of those you just kind of pull him to the side and look at the official and look at him and be like, hey, how does he commit the foul and come up with a bloody eye? That free throw finds its way home. Austin Green gets his 5th point of the evening. Unless you say otherwise, Jim.
No, that is right. He's got 5 points. It's just a late foul call, and both coaches weren't sure what happened.
Second free throw, that one off the mark, no good, and Dawkins with the rebound. Dawkins didn't see a lot of time in the first half after picking up 2 quick fouls to start the contest, so he's going to be pretty fresh out there.
We need his scoring.
Looking to go to work, weaving his way through traffic, puts the shot up, and no good, but he's fouled. Well, if we have this as the rest of the second half, buckle up, find you a nice ice-cold Coca-Cola because you'll need the caffeine to stay awake.
As Adam mentioned, Bryson Dawkins did not play much first half because he picked up 2 quick fouls. Has not scored yet. Unfortunately, he missed the first free throw, another one coming. 34-32, Wildcats up by 2, 19-11 left in the ball game. We just started the second half.
Dawkins missing both free throws. He has gotten cold here of late from the charity stripe. He's still looking for his first points of the night. 34-32, 19 minutes to go in the contest. Pearl River with a 2-point advantage. They've led as much as 5. ICC has led as much as 7.
Great defense by Anderson.
Shot clock to 10 seconds now. Step back, now 4 seconds. Fadeaway jumpers off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out and corralled there by A.J. Dent.
That's all Davian Anderson. Super defense. Super job by the Indians.
Dawkins with the basketball. Man-to-man defense here from Pearl River. Anderson with it now. He's going to feed it inside to Bridges. Bridges throws away from the double team. Anderson wants the 3. It's off the mark, no good. Minton, one of the smallest guys on the floor, battling for the rebound and finds it. Dawkins is fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line where he was just empty on a 2-shot opportunity.
He's going to make these, Adam.
I like the confidence.
He's going to make these. He's getting back in the rhythm of the ball game. Didn't play much first half. Here we go.
And this is a good spot to find that rhythm. So this is Dawkins, the southpaw. First free throw, there it is. Jim spoken into existence. I keep asking him to say Adam is going to go buy a winning lottery ticket, but he won't do it.
Got lucky here, but you know, you got to have confidence that your teammates can make it. It's definitely not me shooting, thank God. It is our ICC men shooting, and he got it.
Got them both that time. First 2 points of the night there for Bryson Dawkins. If you were in Pearl River, you looked at the stats at halftime and saw Dawkins didn't have any points, you were extremely happy to see that type of defensive effort. Try to spread the floor, looking for that backdoor cut. It's out of bounds. They're going to say
that went off our foot. I don't know if they saw it.
The officials, they
correct.
did get the right call. It was off our foot.
That's correct call.
Yep.
I know Coach Pate didn't see it.
He didn't like it, but that was because you could tell by the way the ball bounced. Yeah. It bounced when he went to make the bounce pass. It hit the floor and shot straight out of bounds versus having any upward trajectory to the ball. I'm like Bill Nye the Science Guy. If I say it with confidence, people will believe it. That ball slapped out of bounds by Dent. That was one of my favorite things I've noticed. Like on CNN, they have Bill Nye coming in to talk about science when the guy's not actually a scientist nor a doctor. Or if he's a doctor, it's not in science. This is a basketball game. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, I'm enjoying your conversation. Oh, nice shot.
Nice reverse layup is up in and good there for Smith. He's got 9 points. I've got him and Hunter leading the way for the Wildcats.
Yes, he's got 9.
Lead back to 2 here. And that's going to be a bumping foul. That's going to be whistled there on Smith. So Smith gets the basket on one end and then commits the foul on the other. And we're going to have a timeout taken. Pearl River wants the timeout. We're going to take the timeout with them. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 17:43 to go here in the second half. ICC trailing Pearl River 36-34. Indians with the basketball. Inside to Dawkins. Dawkins scoop shot.
There we go,
gets it
baby.
to fall.
He's got it going now.
That was a good-looking finish there for Dawkins. He's got 4 points. And we're tied now at 36. Other than the 7-0 run to start the contest for the Indians, this one's been pretty nip and tuck throughout.
You're right, Adam. It's been close the entire ball game. 2 good basketball teams playing great defense and rebounding.
Nice backdoor look there as that layup is good. I believe that was Green, yes, with the basket there. I've got him with 7.
That's what I have, sir.
So 7 points for Green. Lead back to 2 here for the Wildcats. Anderson with it, wants to work it over to Dawkins. Dawkins asking everybody to clear out of the way, drives inside, tons of contact. He's going to go with his own backdoor pass to Bridges. Bridges losing the handle of the basketball. Great defense there by Pearl River. Kept the arm straight up in the air and didn't commit the foul. Then a good layup on the other end. That was Hunter. He's got 11. Great job avoiding the big man Dent for a potential block shot. Lead back to 4 now. Largest lead of the night for the Wildcats has been 5. Indians need a basket this trip down the floor. Anderson with it. Picks up his dribble, now works it over to Dent. Dent looking to find it inside to Bridges. Spins away from the double team, bounces into him, creates a little room, but the iron unkind there for Bridges. Tough break. Good stop there by the Wildcats. A chance to take their largest lead of the night with the basket here, and they do.
Beautiful shot. Give Smith credit. He's got 11 along with Hunter has 11.
Lead is 6. That is the largest of the night here for the Wildcats. ICC can't buy a basket, but the Wildcats are doing a great job of taking advantage of those empty trips on the offensive side of the floor for the Indians.
16 minutes left in the ball game.
Anderson with the basketball, calling for the screen, gets it. Pull-up jumper from the key. That one off the mark. A late whistle and a foul.
I believe he did get him.
So that foul's going to be whistled there on Goodman. And that is going to be his first foul, team 4th foul. And it's going to only be 1 foul so far on the Indians here in the second half, as officials giving Pearl River time to get set here. Goodman, his coach called him over to him and kind of used the excuse of the official calling him to get in line there, as that free throw is no good. Anderson yet to score in the contest. And looks like Smith tried to come back in the game, and they're going to say still has not stopped any of that bleeding from earlier when he took that elbow to the eye on a foul that he was called for. So he'll head back over to the side and see if ICC is going to send in a sub or if they're going to give him a chance to get a bandage on there. Good luck getting that thing to stick, especially sweating the way he has. So good job by the official. Just said, go put a Band-Aid on it. We'll see what happens.
Right. Good sportsmanship by everyone.
And now he's looking like Jim's favorite artist, Nelly. with the bandage under his eye, as that free throw is good. First points of the night for Anderson makes it a 42-37 contest in favor of the Wildcats. Coming up on 15.5 to play here. Indians have fallen back in the zone, Jim. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
Wildcats with it in the corner. Quick pull-up jumper, and, man, all these just friendly rolls for the Wildcats as Green now collects point number 9.
Adam, they went down the court 3 consecutive times on our man-to-man and got good shots and scored, so we went to the zone there, just didn't work that time.
So Anderson with the basketball. India's needing to basket this trip down in a big way here. Dent looking to go to work. Turnaround shot is good.
Beautiful play.
Big play there for Dent. He's got 12 points to lead all scorers in the contest, his first of the second half. Inside 15 minutes to go in the contest. 44-39, Pearl River with the score with the lead and the basketball. Trap on the baseline, they throw away from it, drive inside, scoop shot is up and good. And a timeout quickly taken by Pearl River. Nice job recognizing where the trap was, attacking the defense, and getting the easy layup. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take the timeout with them. Let's hear from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC trailing at 46-39 here to Pearl River, as Pearl River has done a good job finding some stops and attacking the weak spots of this Indians defense. 14:36 to go here. Jim, your thoughts on the early goings of the second half?
You're right, Adam. Pearl River has driven to the basket against our man-to-man, made 2 or 3 consecutive shots. They've done a better job than we have offensively at this point.
Well, A.J. Dent keeping the hot hand in the dice game going there, as he's got 14 points now in the contest. Back-to-back baskets for Dent. It makes it a 5-point contest. Still a lot of time to play in this one. Can the Indians put together a run and find a way to retake the lead? And there's a steal by Anderson.
Great job by Davian.
Well, Anderson read that the defender had the ball handler had no clue where he was at, got the steal and the finish. 3-point game now, 46-43, inside 14 minutes to play. Pearl River looking to answer on the other end. Wild shot put up and a foul on the Indians. Well, a little bit out of control that time, but MJ got him with the body. And that's going to be the second foul whistled on Smith. And this will send number 22, Green, to the free throw line, where he's 1 of 2 this evening. That free throw no good.
Austin Green has 9 points tonight. Playing very well for Pearl River. Got one more at the free throw line. Pearl River is up 46-43, 13:45 left in the ball game, trying to extend it to a 4-point lead. And he does.
He does. The student section and the ICC All-American band making some noise there. And 1 of 2 back from the trip. So he's 2 for 4 now from the charity stripe. Pushes the lead out to 4. 47-43 with 13.5 to play. And a reach-in foul whistled here, and
it's on Green, I believe.
Green, and so right now it's pretty much whoever makes free throws on the other end of the floor for Pearl River comes down and commits a foul on the next one play. That's his second foul. Into the corner they go to Minton.
Good job. They lost him, and Chris Minton got wide open. Big 3, Adam.
That is Minton's spot. as he drills the three-pointer, looking like Keith Carter back in the day for the Ole Miss Rebels. 47-46 is the score. ICC makes it a one-point contest, a chance of defense coming out from the ICC cheerleaders on the baseline. And they stop as soon as I say it.
They were listening to you. Want to hear what you had to say.
Fall-away jumpers off the mark, no good, and Smith rips the rebound.
Adam, we got a chance to take the lead, and we hadn't had it
quite a while.
In a while.
We tied it up just before halftime, and then Pearl River was able to go ahead with a pair of free throws into the break. Mitten with the basketball now. Got the defender on his hip. Pull-up jumper.
There it is. In rhythm.
Mitten, 8 points. Back-to-back baskets for Mitten, and ICC takes a 48-47 lead. And now you're starting to hear the ICC fans getting a little bit more fired up. Beautiful no-look pass. Layup is good there by Green. That's how you quiet a crowd. Zip that one in there for an easy layup. 49-48, back and forth we go in this one. Anderson with the basketball now, works it over to Dawkins. Dawkins in the corner to Mitten. Mitten picks up his dribble, finds the backside pass to Dent. Turnaround hook shot, no. Rebound tipped out, loose on the floor. And Pearl River's going to chase it down, but he slides out of bounds, and when he does, his foot goes out of bounds. Talk about a tough break. And we've got a player down, and that is Mitten who is down. He took a nasty knee to the ribs there, as we're going to take a timeout and be back with more right after this.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Welcome back, as Chris Minton being helped to the sideline. Walking off on his own power is a good sign there, Jim, as there was a collision, but it wasn't anything like malicious. It was just both guys going after the basketball, and when Minton dove for the ball, it was unfortunate that the player from Pearl River was running at the ball and kind of put a knee into his hip or right in that kidney area. So hopefully Minton will be okay and able to get back in the contest, because he is starting heating up from the floor.
No doubt about it. 49-48, Pearl River up by 1. Indians have the ball. I believe there's a foul against Pearl River there, Adam.
That's going to be on Dawson Jr. with his foul there. He just kind of pushed after getting beat on the play. That allows the defense to reset. 11:43, as Jim mentioned, to go here. ICC trailing it by 1. Anderson looking to lob this one in. Dangerous pass and turnover. Open floor on the other end, and it's going to be a layup up and good there by Smith. He's got 13 to lead all scores for the Wildcats, and that's a big answer there. Is now the lead back to 3 here for Pearl River. Seems like every time ICC gets a little bit of a run in them, Pearl River finds an answer.
Give them credit. They're up by 3. 11:20 left in the ball game. Indians have the ball.
And then a foul away from the ball, and that one's going to be on MJ Smith. As I said, they wrapped him up as he was trying to post up, and that'll be his 3rd foul and 3rd team foul as well. So Smith will check out, and it'll be Bridges checking back into the contest. That's a substitution being brought to you by our friends over at the ICC Wesley Foundation. I saw where they were helping pass out Little Caesars Pizza to the students before the game. So appreciate Zach and everything the crew does out there at the ICC Wesley Foundation. Pearl River with the basketball. They lead it by 3. Their largest lead tonight has been 7. As there's a pull-up jumper on the other end. It's off the mark, no good, and the rebound falls into the hands of Bryson Dawkins.
Good defense by the Indians. Good block out. Down by 3, got the ball. A little bit under 11 minutes left in the ball game.
Anderson will drop this one off to Turner. Turner kicks it inside, finds it out to Anderson. Ball fakes on the three now, drives, floater. Kiss off the glass is good. Renaissance Bank shot. Find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. If you like those SEC shorts and other videos like that, I encourage you to visit RenaissanceNation.com to see some of those and more. 1 point contest, Pearl River with the basketball. Coming up on 10 minutes to play in this one. That shot is up and a nice strong finish there. Green absorbing some of that contact and gets his 14th point of the evening.
He's getting more active offensively.
Anderson with the basketball. Being closely guarded here. Tough man-to-man defense out of Pearl River. Dawkins spins away, goes underneath. A lot of contact. No! The iron unkind, and that's kind of been the song and dance for Dawkins tonight. He's got some good looks, even though he was fouled. Still got a good look there, but the ball just refused to go to its home.
Adam, 9:57 left in the ball game. Pearl River up 53-50. Dawkins going to the line, shooting 2 to cut it to 1.
Well, Jim, a big stat glaring right now. That is the 7th team foul whistled on Pearl River. So ICC will be shooting free throws for the remaining 9:57. And Dawkins still struggling from the line. He is 2 of 5 from the charity stripe.
Needs to make this one. Just relax, put it in.
Pearl River, or excuse me, ICC's only been called for 3 fouls. And the second one good there. He's got 5 points.
Pearl River by 2 with the ball, 9:50 left in the ball game.
Pearl River breaks the press, and it's going to turn into a layup on the other end and a foul on the Indians, though. I think that's going to be on Bridges, and it is. Bridges' first foul, team 4th foul, and this will send Austin Green to the free throw line where he's 2 of 4 on the evening.
He's got 14 points to lead. I'm sorry, Smith has 15, Green has 14.
So winning the free throw here. And the first one left short. Well, that's one thing you got to do as a shooter, especially shooting free throws, is later in the game, you got to get that release a little bit sooner. Get that extra up momentum going when you shoot free throws. That's one of the first things you see go is your legs. So
right.
When you start seeing those shots fall short like that, you kind of got to adjust and pull the trigger a little bit sooner. Second free throw, and that one good. 15 now for Green. It's back to a 3-point contest, 54-51. Pearl River with the lead. ICC with the basketball, coming up on 9.5 to play here in Fulton. For just now joining us, Lady Wildcats got the first win of the day as that shot well off the mark there for Bridges. Pearl River trying to complete the sweep of the Indians this evening here in Fulton. As we said, Jim, that's not something that happens too often here in the DEC. Puts it into the corner. Nice ball movement there. Good defense, though, by the Indians to get back, but then they're able to make them pay.
Good offense, spreading the ball around, nailed the 3. Goodman's first points of the ball game.
I've got that for his 5th.
5th, I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good. I could be wrong.
No, you're not wrong, sir.
Well, I made my only mistake I normally make a day when I woke up and decided to come to work today. So.
No, you're a dedicated employee. There we go.
A shot up in and good by Bryson Dawkins, and that's what you
got
need to
get
see
him
there for
heated
the
up.
Indians. Yep. There's a steal by Den on the other end. Good hustle there by AJ. The Indians get a stop. Now they need to get points here on the other end of the floor. Anderson will trot it into the front court. Dawkins with the basketball, calling for a screen. Tries to drive inside, then just wildly throws it out. Luckily, Anderson was in the right spot at the right time. Fall away jumper, and that one good. Well, that one kissed off the front rim and slipped its way in. Bridges with his first points of the night.
Cuts it to 2, coming up on 8 minutes left in the ball game. Pearl River with the ball with a 2-point lead.
Indians need to find a stop here defensively. Try to see if they can get a little bit of a run, but as we said, every time ICC has had a small run, the Wildcats have answered. There was a 3, a good look, but would not fall. And so ICC is going to slow it down and bring it up the floor with 7:45 to play. 2-point contest, Pearl River leading 57-55. Anderson with the basketball, dribbles over on the left wing, drops it off to Dawkins. Dawkins wanting to drive inside.
Beautiful.
And can't get the shot to fall, but tips the rebound to himself. Gets it. That one won't fall. Loose ball, and they're going to say last touch by Pearl River. That's a freak athlete to be able to take that one step and jump that far to turn a layup in from that far out. Timeout on the floor. 7.5 to go. Full timeout. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now?
Good morning, Jefferson!
Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me. And the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance. And I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want. And I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 7.5 to go here. Mr. Jim, you better behave yourself. Dr. Allen standing over my shoulder.
I see Dr.
Right
Allen.
now.
I'm going to clean it up. Going to clean it up right now.
57-55, 7.5 to go here. Jim, what do the Indians need to do here for this final minutes of the contest to find a way to earn this victory tonight?
Adam, we've got to keep hitting the boards, rebound well, and play our good, steady defense. We'll find a way to win this ball game.
Dangerous pass, but Dawkins finds it.
Yes.
And that's a big way to tie it up there. Just like Jim Ingram back in his playing days, Dawkins gets up and throws that one down. We're tied at 57, 7:15 to go in here, and that's brought some life back to the DEC. Three-pointer on its way. That one halfway down, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Davion Anderson finds it. He's going to get up the floor to Turner. Turner drives inside. His shot blocked. Loose ball collected by the Wildcats. Now here comes Pearl River on the other end. Spot up three on its way. Air ball into the hands of Dent. And Dent's just going to say, okay, dodge the bullet there by not turning it over. Let's slow this thing down.
All tied up, Adam. 6:40 until the ball game ends.
So Anderson with the basketball wants to work off a screen. Good job fighting underneath it. Turner thought about the three. Ball fakes, gets by the defender. Up and under, kicks it out. Dawkins looks to spin. Good help defense to force him back. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Turner's got to do something with the basketball. 2 seconds. Step back three-pointer on its way. That one grazed a little bit of a rim, but the rebound collected there as that was Smith grabbing the rebound. So anything you can do, I can do better on those back-to-back possessions. Coming up on 6 minutes to play now. 57-57 is the score.
Good drive.
Shot is up and good. I've been very impressed with the play of Smith tonight. He's got 17.
Good drive by Smith. They take a 2-point lead. 6 minutes left in the ball game.
So ICC needs to find an answer here on the other end. Anderson drops this one off to Dent. Dent to Bridges. Bridges back to Anderson. Trying to find it inside to Dent. He gets it now. They want to isolate underneath. Help defense coming over. He ball fakes, puts it up. Shot is off the mark, no good. There's Bridges with the rebound. Tons of contact and a whistle.
Yes, sir. Good hustle underneath on rebounding.
Well, Jim, that's one thing that we haven't seen the Indians do a lot of tonight, and that is get second shot opportunities. And you just tell Bridges was kind of tired of not being able to get to the ball that time, just wrestled his way through and is able to collect that rebound and a chance to tie it up here with a pair of made free throws. Bridges with only 2 points in the contest. And leaves that first free throw short. Free throws have not been good to ICC here in the second half. Now, they were 5 of 6 in the first half and 4 of 9 so far here in the second half. And that free throw good for Bridges. He's now got 3 and makes it a 1-point contest. Timeout on the floor taken by the Indians. 5:37 to go in this one. We'll take the timeout with them here from Renaissance Bank. Don't go anywhere, folks. The Goodwin Bruin here in Fulton. Back with more right after this.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a maestro of the clarinet. A famous speed solver.
Piece of cake.
A noted cheese connoisseur.
Limburger.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 59-58, Pearl River with the lead. 5:37 to play here in the contest. Jim, the Indians have fought back, but as we said, every time the Indians get a little bit of a run, Pearl River has had an answer so far. The Indians need to find a way to put together, it'd be good to string together about 6-7 points real quick here for the Indians.
Get several stops. What a well-played game, Adam. A lot of good defense, a lot of good rebounding by both teams. Very evenly played game. And there's a steal.
That's McDaniels with the steal. He tries to drive inside. It's going to be slapped away. It should stay with ICC, and it does. Good job by the official that was kind of getting back in transition, was out of place, looked to his partner, and his partner said ICC ball, so good communication there. Substitution coming in the game here. This is going to be A.J. Dent coming back into the contest as McDaniels will check out. That substitution being brought to you by Fagata's Restaurant. Also checking in is number 4, Redmond, for the Wildcats. We'll lob this one into Dawkins. ICC's tried that a couple of times tonight. It's turned into turnovers. So good job there. The Indians being able to get the ball inbounds. 20 seconds on the shot clock as they get it inside to M.J. Smith. Chris Minton has checked back in during that timeout.
Glad to see that, Adam.
Yeah, most definitely, as he took a pretty nasty knee to the hip earlier. Just couldn't get that shot to fall. 5 minutes to play after the offensive rebound. Dawkins with the basketball. Now he's going to spot up for 3. Yes!
Woo! Big time.
Big time is indeed Jim. He's got 10 points there. They gave him the space. He said hand down, man down. 61-59 now. ICC with the lead and Pearl River with the basketball. Wildcats looking to answer on the other end. Tough defense by Anderson. Pull-up jumper, long, and it's off the back iron, no good, and the rebound to Dawkins. Well, Jim, I said let's go on a little 6-7 run here. If they can hit a 3, that'll be the 6-point run I was looking for.
It'll be a 2-possession lead, which we need. We're up by 2 with the ball, 4:20 left in the ball game.
And he's going to go that Wee-style offense. Dawkins drives inside, lost handle the basketball on the way up. Good no call by the official there as the contact was made, but it was after the ball was lost. Yep.
Correct call.
So just a tough break there for Dawkins. As, well, offense for defense as Goodman will come back into the contest here for the Wildcats. A substitution that's being brought to you by Prior Morrow Architects, a proud sponsor of ICC basketball and Itawamba Community College. So Pearl River with the basketball, the chance of defense raining out here in the DEC. Indians lead at 61-59, 4 minutes to play in the contest. Working his way inside, shot is up, no good, but there is a foul. I just really liked the play of that time. They said Green, just clear out for him, let him post this guy up. Help defense came over, Green recognized that and went into the help defense as they were converting over and drew the foul.
Trying to tie the ball game up, 61-59, Indians up by 2. I know Green is what, about 2 for 4 or 3 for 6?
He has the 3 for 6. Right now, first time he's hit back-to-back free throws. He makes one, miss one.
Yeah,
has been his calling card from the charity stripe. Trying to break that streak here. A chance to tie it. Subs in for both teams there, being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. And he does, makes both there.
I got him with 17, Adam.
That's what I've got as well, as we're tied at 61. Inside 4 minutes of play in this one. ICC with the basketball, looking to go to work here on the offensive side of the floor. Minton with the basketball. Puts it in the corner to Dawkins. Dawkins trying to size things up. Now crosses over the defender. Step back. Jumper is up and good.
Is that a three?
Three-point
Yes,
basket. That was pretty. Wasn't sure, didn't see. Finally found the official saying it was a three. The Indians lead it now, 64-61, 3:20 to go. Still a lot of time left in this one. That should be a kickball. Last touch by the Indians. So we'll stay with the Wildcats on the baseline. Substitution coming in here for the Wildcats. Again, offense, defense set here early with 3:15 to go. That's number 2, Goodman, back into the contest. That substitution being brought to you by Bank Okolona. So the Indians lob this one in. Or excuse me, that's Wildcats that lob it in. Quick three on the other end, trying to answer. No good. High for the rebound. There were 3 white shirts around, then somehow Pearl River came away with the rebound, but when he did,
he went out of bounds.
He went out of bounds. Oh, tough break, because that was some great hustle on the point of Smith that time. As I said, he went up amongst the giants of ICC and out-rebounded 3 guys, but as he fell to the floor, his foot went out of bounds, so that was a big-time break there for the Indians. They lead at 64-61. Jim, this is a big possession here. Yes, there's still 3 minutes to play, but the Indians have not led in quite a while and have not led by more than a possession in quite a while. They led by 7 early, but the Indians need a basket here to make it a 2-possession game. Anderson with the basketball, 15 seconds on the shot clock. This is Dent looking to go to work. Turnaround hook shot. It's up and good. Beautiful play there by A.J. Dent. He's got 16.
A.J.'s been solid all night. Extended the lead, 5-point lead, 2:35 left in the ball game.
Wildcats get the ball across with a second to spare. Shot is up, foul, and count the basket. Great play there by Hunter as he just challenged the defender, drew the contact, flipped the wrist, got a friendly roll, and a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here for Hunter.
MJ's 4th foul, Adam.
So he will check out of the contest, and checking in will be Marcel Bridges. That's a substitution being brought to you by Davis Ford here in Fulton. First free throw, or excuse me, does convert to 3-point play the old-fashioned way, and a timeout taken by Pearl River. Timeout on the floor. Let's hear from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for customer service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef.
Needs more lavender.
A wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back to action. 66-64 ICC with the lead. 2:28 to go here in the contest. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Raphael Henry running camera for us up top. You've got Jordan Allen shooting highlights for us, and Cal Brown updating social media and taking photos that you can see on ICCimages.com. 2-point contest. Indians with the basketball. Anderson works this one over to Dawkins. Dawkins with it now. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Looking to go to work. Tries to spin. Good defense. Bridges. Long 2-pointer. That one off the mark. No good. And a nice block out on the backside there to clear the way for the rebound. And a good stop defensively out of the timeout by Pearl River.
Under 2 minutes, Adam. ICC with a 2-point lead. Pearl River has the ball.
Wildcats looking to tie it up, maybe take a 1-point lead if they can find the three. They've done a good job of driving to the basket. Now they do cut underneath. The shot is up and a foul call. ICC fans don't like it, but he did get him with the body. That's going to be the second foul of the night on AJ. This will send Redmond to the line. He's 1 of 3 this evening from the charity stripe, and those were shot early on in the contest. So
I got him with 3 points.
You got him with 3, okay.
Yes, sir.
Free throw, no good. Big miss. I'll let you listen to the crowd here on this next attempt. ICC leading 66-64, 1:41 to go.
Made that
and
one
he makes the second.
Cuts it to 1.
Solid make there, as you said, Jim. Makes it a 1-point contest, 66-65, 135 and counting in this one. ICC needs a good possession this trip down the floor. Anderson attacks, kicks it out to Minton. Minton up top to Dawkins for 3. Big if it goes. No. Rebound loose, and the Wildcats find it. Got a good look. You like the look they got that time.
He's hit 2 consecutive threes. Good shot. Just didn't fall.
So now Pearl River can retake the lead with the basket this trip down the floor. Coming up on a minute to play. They're going to leave him open for 3. It's on its way, and it's good. Big basket knocked down by Redmond. And a full timeout on the floor. Redmond with 4 straight points. It's a 68-66 contest. 1:04 to go. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 1:04 to go here in the contest. Pearl River has battled back with 4 straight baskets to take 4 straight points to take a 68-66 lead here. ICC will have the basketball, having to go the full length of the floor to try to tie this one up. I want to get a quick shot here. See if you can get a 2-for-1 type possession this trip down the floor. Dawkins with the basketball. Works it over now to Anderson. Anderson picks up his dribble, in trouble, now works it over to Dawkins. He wants to drive inside, and shot denied. Good help defense, as that was Redmond who just hit that big 3 to put the Wildcats up by 2. Comes across and just sends that one flying out of bounds with the block shot. So the Indians with it, going to have to do something. Now they do so. Anderson, he wants to drive inside. Scoop shot is up, no good, but there's Bridges to clean things up. Big basket there for Bridges. It ties us at 68. Quick timeout taken by the Indians, and Jim, we'll keep it here, and that's what we talked about. You wanted one of those opportunities where you can get a 2-for-1 deal. Well, right now there's 11 seconds extra, I guess you could say, 41 seconds left. So even if Pearl River goes down the length of the floor, tries to eat up as much clock as possible, you still will have roughly 12 to 13 seconds left if they're able to score to try to come down and answer.
No doubt about it, and great play by Bridges, crashing the board there, getting the shot to go in. Ties this ball game up, Adam. Well played ball game. Both teams deserve the win. They both have played very hard, played good defense, hit the boards, rebounded well. A lot of depth for both teams. These are 2 winning basketball teams.
I'll tell you what, when you play in this conference, you've got to be ready night in and night out, because you get these type of ball games. I mean, we're coming off a double overtime game a day later. play rival Northeast to a 6-point contest. Here we are again 2 days later, and we're in a tied contest, nip and tuck this late down. I tell you what, everybody talks about this league for football. It's every sport, folks. It's this competitive every time we just get on any court or field of competition.
No doubt about it, Adam. And you mentioned you got to be ready every time. We had that ice storm, so our teams played last Thursday, Saturday, Monday, now again Thursday. 4 games in 8 days. 4 days. Is that correct?
No, that's right. No, the reason
4 games in 7 days.
The reason why I look befuddled here, Jim, we went to the timeout with 41.1 seconds left to play. We come out of the timeout with 42.6.
Yeah, that's a little different. I guess they added
the
something to
official
it.
added a second and a half to the clock. Pearl River will inbounds it here. 68-68 is the score. Indians need to stop defensively. Fans trying to get behind them here to encourage them on. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pearl River drives inside. Shot is up, and the Renaissance Bank shot is there for Smith. It's good for his 19th point of the game with 23 seconds to play. It's a full timeout on the floor. Smith shaking up as he's limping off the floor. And Jim will take the timeout with him. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. 70-68. ICC trails it with 23 seconds to play. Back with more right after this.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a maestro of the clarinet. A famous speed solver.
Piece of cake.
A noted cheese connoisseur.
Limburger.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
We love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm gonna be just like you.
How about right now?
Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back. 23 seconds to play in this one. ICC trailing it 70-68. Shot clock is off, so ICC, you imagine, would want to work a little bit of time here, but also want to make sure they're able to get a shot off. Dawkins crosses over the defender, drives inside, shot is blocked! And the Indians have got a foul. What a big-time play there. I believe that was Austin Green coming up and blocking the shot, and my goodness, you talk about a big-time play by a big-time player. Austin Green blocking the shot and a chance to put this thing on ice.
Shooting 2, 10 seconds left in the ball game. Actually 9.7.
We invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report. At the conclusion of this one, 1 will make it a 3-point contest. 2 will make it next to impossible for the Indians to find a way to rally to tie this one. Green misses the first.
It's 1-1.
So now ICC with an opportunity. Anderson drives inside. He's not shot no good, but he's fouled.
Wow.
They did. Great job by Anderson. Got the defender on his hip, realized that, was able to drive inside and draw the foul. And a chance here for a pair of free throws, as that foul was on Redmond, and that is going to be his 4th foul. Big free throws coming up here for the Indians. And misses the first. Tough. So now, if you're Anderson, as ICC is going to take the timeout, now you've got to talk about missing this one
on purpose
and hopefully getting a rebound and putting the shot up. 3.6 seconds to play in this one. And, Jim, that's one thing we've talked about. The free throws have not gone in the favor of the Indians here in the second half, and that was a crucial free throw at a point in the game that they just could not get to fall.
Still got time, Adam. 3.6. If he misses his free throw, you can crash the board for a rebound. Let's say he makes it. You still can set up your defense, try to steal, foul immediately. Going to be tough.
Yeah, it's one of those, if you make it, you want to foul before they inbounds the basketball.
Right.
So no time to go off the clock. But as you said, it's not impossible, but highly improbable in that situation. But, hey, in this league, crazy likes to happen. Hear the ICC All-American band during the timeout, getting fired up here. I tell you what, they do a great job every time we're here, Jim, and help make the Davis Event Center a very special atmosphere for basketball.
No doubt. Ryan Todd and his group do a super job to get the enthusiasm up here at the Davis Event Center.
So 3.6 seconds to go. Anderson to the free throw line. He missed the front end. Now the question is, do you try to miss, go for the rebound? If you don't get it, come over the back, see if you can get a foul quickly, or do you try to get the tip? We'll see. 2-point contest. The Indians down. Free throw is on its way, and it's good. That one hit the back iron, just couldn't get it to get the bounce off the back. Anderson gets the basket, and if the Indians get the steal, but it's out of bounds, and
they did go off.
ICC fans don't like it, but that is the correct call.
It was off us.
Yeah, it was the correct call. As Coach Pate and Coach Wilson and Coach Hayslip and Coach Porter and Coach Rags and Coach Ingram and Coach Pate's wife and Shag Chase, Colin Minga, everybody, even Coach Pate's dad trying to lobby to say it was out on Pearl River. So now Pearl River, that's a big break for Pearl River. So now they got to get it inbounds. They do so, and that's a travel. Well, okay. They're going to say you pushed him because to travel. With the late whistle, you think it was a travel, but they did push him to cause the travel, and the second comes off the clock.
Did too much time come off the clock?
I thought it did. Because there was
1.1, it was 2.7.
Yeah, there was 2.7. It goes down to 1.6.
Can they add some time?
I doubt they will.
Are they going to add some time?
No. They might riot if they do that.
Is this 1-1 or 2?
This will be a 1-1. So I make the first one. You make them both here with it making it a 3-point contest. First one is good. Big make there by Hunter.
Got him with the 15.
Yep. And a chance to, if the Indians have a miracle, at least force it to overtime, as the second one is good. And the Indians are going to take a timeout here. It's a 3-point game, 1.6 seconds. As I said, Jim, I really think should be, I mean, it was 2-7, a quick foul.
Yeah.
So, if anything, it should be 2-1, 2-2 left on the clock. I would say 2-1 in that situation. But not the first time the clock has kind of messed us up in this game, as Pearl River was able to get a couple of extra shots after they reset the shot clock on a couple of air balls.
All right, Adam, you got 1.7?
1.6.
1.6, so you can make one throw, and you got to set your feet and shoot the ball then.
Yes.
3-point shot.
Yeah,
That's all you can do.
It is enough time for a catch-and-shoot situation here for the Indians. So 1.6 left on the clock here. The biggest thing if you're Pearl River is don't foul.
That's right.
Or if you're Pearl River, just foul, then they got to shoot 2 free throws. Just don't give them anything easy.
Right.
So they're going to put somebody on the ball, rightfully so. Bridges will be set to throw it in. And it's going to be off the arm of the
Frazier, who this is the first time he's been in the game. He's a 6'10 freshman. That's why he's in there.
And they're going to take some time off the clock here. Well, they owe us some time.
They took off a tenth.
That's all they can. They took off 3 tenths.
They just did. They took off, 3 tenths.
Well, the clock has not been our friend tonight. Coach Ryan Todd asking the Palm squad to file out of the way. And they did it again, and that's going to do it. Now, that's a foul! That's a foul on the attempt!
No, he says over.
No! That was a foul on the shot attempt.
What do you call? It's got .2. Let's see.
There's still 0.2 seconds left on the clock. That was a foul on the shot attempt. Pearl River's trying to go to the locker room. That's a foul on the shot attempt. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. There's 0.2 seconds left on the clock. And now the horn sounds.
Oh, me.
There's a chant in basketball called push it that the students usually say after a bad call. They'll say push it, push it, push it. I'm chanting that myself right now. We'll take a break and try to get over that and be back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back to action. Not
Kirk
action.
Herbstreit is a...
Hold on, there's Kurt. Don't need Kurt to jump back in. What was the final score?
72-69, sir.
Thank you very much. 72-69, your final score. Pearl River gets the win. Hey, they found a way to win at the end of the game. Yes, there's going to be a huge question mark hanging over this one, but a lot of question marks at the end of the night there. But, Jim, a hard-fought game as we always come to see. Tip of the cap for Pearl River to find a way to win it. And not only that, find a way to get a sweep here tonight in the DEC. That don't happen too often.
No, it doesn't. And let's be honest, Pearl River women and men's team both have outstanding basketball teams, just like ICC. They were a little better tonight in both games.
And so final score again, 72-69, Pearl River with the win. They improved to 17-2. More importantly, they're still undefeated, 4-0 in conference play. For ICC, they got a little work to do now. They're 3-2 inside the conference, 17-3 overall. Jim, I know you got some final stats there for us as we take a look at some of these Little Caesars highlights throughout the night. Jim, let's talk about those final numbers.
Pearl River, of course, won 72-69. Leading them scoring tonight was Austin Green, outstanding player underneath, had 17. Hunter came up big with 16. I'm sorry, Smith, the guard, who injured his ankle but hung in there, had 19.
Yep.
So Hunter, Smith, and Green led the way. Goodman had 5, Redmond had 7, Dawson had 3, and Davian James came off the bench, had 7.
And those are your stats there for Pearl River. Did you give it ICC stats? I'm sorry.
I'm getting ready to do it right now.
Go right ahead.
We're giving A.J. Dent, the player of the game, played outstanding. He led the team with 16 points. Bryson Dawkins had a very quiet first half, had a great strong half. In the second half, had 15 points. Minton had 8. Anderson had 6. Turner 2. Sanford 5. Bridges had 5. M.J. Smith had a good game underneath, had 8. And Tyson McDaniels had 4.
Absolutely. That was our Samstown Market star of the game as well. Well, for the Indians, it doesn't get much easier for them. They've got to go on the road to a very tough Tiger squad down there at Coahoma, but now with 2 losses in the league, you got to really put your back against the wall because this league is tough this year, Jim, and we proved it tonight. And anybody can beat anybody on any given evening here, and kudos to Pearl River coming in, getting a pair of wins. Number 7 team in the country in women's action, getting the win in the first game, and the men getting the 72-69 win in the nightcap. Final thoughts on the evening, Jim?
2 well-played games. We just came up short a little bit. We know we'll bounce back hopefully and play well Monday night. I enjoyed being with you tonight, Adam.
Yes.
Great atmosphere, great crowd. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you to the Pearl River people who listened to us also tonight.
Absolutely. The Indians will be back in action on Thursday here against East Central. It'll be the Lady Indians tipping things off at 5:30. The Indians will follow at 7:30. We do encourage you to come out to the DEC and help support them and see ICC basketball in person. But if you can't, you can tune in right here on the ICC Sports Network. That's going to do it for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. We would like to thank tonight's sponsors: Renaissance Bank, Davis Ford, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, Raising Cane's in Tupelo, Bank Okolona, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, the ICC BSU, Fagata's Mexican Restaurant, Max Home, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, Prior Maurer Architects, and the ICC Wesley Foundation. ICC fans, remember to keep up with all 11 of ICC's intercollegiate athletic programs by visiting letsgoicc.com and by following Let's Go ICC on your favorite social media platform. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. All you got to do there is search Let's Go ICC on YouTube. ICC will be back in action on Monday when they travel to Coahoma. We'll have those links available for you for those games if you would like to watch if you can't make the trip out to Clarksdale. Jim, you and I are not going after our last trip to Clarksdale.
No, sir. We need to stay home.
I'm staying home.
Yes, sir.
Back of my head still hurts. So that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. For Jim Ingram, Raphael Henry, Cal Brown, Matt Mallard, Jordan Allen, and our good buddy Corey Leonard, who he opted to study tonight. He said he had an important test coming up, so he needed to study. So we said, Corey, we totally understand. I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. We'll see you back here next Thursday, 5:30. Until then, have a great evening, a great weekend, and as always,
Roll Tribe.
I like it. See you, folks.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next? So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.